Hello, we're live. It's us. We have so much to tell you.
No, we don't.
We don't. But I do. As you saw, that wonderful, beautiful bean footage just played by James and crafted by James uh, at late at
Beautifully,
night.
lovingly in the kiln.
So many tears went into that video.
He used the wrong kind of
My,
blades and had to start
my
over.
tears, big tears. Yeah, Demille's Wondrous Works is the place to get all of your battle maps. That's right. You play D&D, you play Pathfinder, you play fucking Dungeon World. Get your maps right there. No matter, get them. Go on. They got all sorts of maps. Maps that work on Foundry. Phase maps. Ooh.
What?
That's right. And animated. That's right. They do shit. They twinkle with lights and all sorts of cool stuff. And they're very detailed, highly detailed, painstakingly so from Demille herself. So go check it out at patreon.com/DWW. Tell them Large Marge sent you.
None of us are named Marge.
I could be.
Are
I can
you?
be if you want me to be.
Listen,
Stop making it sexual.
it's Large Marge, okay? She sends you.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. Well,
If you're making a
on
reference,
that
I don't
note-
get it.
it's from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Okay, you think I saw that?
You should have. Or maybe I'm the only
On
one.
that note,
On that note,
Anyway,
you know, listen. Let's just talk about. We're back.
Yay! The
Yeah,
dinosaur movie or us being
that's-
back?
Both.
we're back.
Both. Yeah, we are back. It's Friday. We're back with the Beacon of Sin team. That's us. We're playing Masks. We're getting pretty deep in it now. Even though we stepped in it pretty quickly on in this game.
We're neck deep now.
You
Yeah,
gave
but
us
like,
free reign with 3 teenagers.
yeah,
doing
I
insane
wanted.
things.
I crafted a city for you, and the first thing you would do, like, let's just go fucking wild. Let's just go fuck this guy up immediately.
Let's go to school and then get arrested.
Yeah, you did go to school, and then you.
I got in a
Go to
fight at
school.
school.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
I
would.
threw up twice.
yeah. You got arrested?
would.
Yeah.
And you left
I
your
was
mom.
there.
You called your mom, and you told her that you were like, "Mom, I'm 100% going to die."
Heroes do.
And then,
Yeah.
like, literally, like 5 minutes later, you were fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because,
I'm
girl thing to
not
do.
fine, but
Yeah,
I will
because
be.
Carmen was just like, actually, I'm pretty powerful. So, but it
I'll just
does come
teleport
at
us
a
out of here.
cost.
It does.
Yep.
Speaking of, brilliant
speaking of-
segue.
Brilliant segue into the cost of a Costco membership.
What?
No, we don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
$8.99 and your
That's the
firstborn
price
soul.
of. That's literally the price of Carmen's powers. It's
Or you could
Costco.
become Mormon, get called as the primary president. Boom, free Costco.
Is that really a thing?
I guess maybe.
So what happened last episode?
Yeah. What happened?
So, last session we began with the group divided. So that's how I'm gonna divide it along 2 lines until a point. So last session we began with the group divided. Chadley Powers, a newcomer to this time, found himself in the offshore prison and talking to a relative of someone he knew. Carmen and Pockets were locked from their cell further into the prison. The 3 of them decided to make a break for it, and they decided to try to get out of the prison. Back on the mainland, in light of what footage about Arwen was on the news, Jeanette tried to get a hold of him, failed, had Simon drive her to his estate, failed to get a hold of him again. Exchanged comings out with Simon, went home to get suited up and arrested, had an incredibly dramatic phone call with her mom, posted to Twitter, and immediately got arrested again. Reunited, the 4 of them, sans Arwen, broke out of the prison through a tremor and a botched crab wave. Carmen teleported the 4 of them back to Carmen teleported the 4 of them back to his house because Pockets couldn't, and immediately passed out. With Carmen incapacitated, Jeanette let her very upset mother know that she was bringing Chadley home with her, and left Carmen in the hands of their parents. And that's where we left it.
That is where we left it.
A lot happened last time, but it's very summarizable.
That's right. It is, and now we're just kind of like dealing with things.
Yeah.
The fallout.
We're all kind of just in. We're just kind of like sitting in everything that happened. Where is Jeanette again?
Jeanette's walking home because their bike is still at the safe house.
That's right, at the safe house.
That's the reason they called Simon in the first place. But this time,
She
Chadley's
could
with
have
them.
just stolen Carmen's bike, you know.
She could have, but she wasn't going to. That's Carmen's bike, and they're under the weather.
So
He's under
they're
the
not
weather.
under the weather. They're on
I
the
already stole his
futon.
clothes.
Well, now Chadley, where's Chadley?
With Jeanette,
Uh,
Cody.
Just following,
Okay.
you know,
Oh,
just being a
Um,
good little golden retriever himbo.
Aw. That's sweet boy.
okay. Well, I don't really want to focus on Jeanette or Chadley
Well, fine.
or Carmen because I mean, our our werewolf alpha boyfriend daddy was.
God. You don't have to talk about me like
I
that.
can't wait to meet you.
Yeah, that's right. Omegaverse.
God.
Oh
That's
Lord.
right.
It's Chadley and
Great.
Pete. Do we need to get him on some suppressants?
yeah, and fucking. Hey, listen, I lost my train of thought. Okay,
True, bitch.
James,
Yes.
you're fucking. I'm sorry. I've had a long week, and please don't hate me. Your character's name again?
Arwen Hartman III.
Hmm.
Yes, I know his. I know the
Shadow
character.
Warden.
Oh, Shadow
Yes,
Warden.
Shadow Warden. Yes, that's right. Shadow Warden, you were absent from the festivities that took place last time. So let's let's talk about what kept Shadow Warden at bay. Because I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've been doing a lot of
Soul searching.
pondering. Yeah. Well, not about my soul. My soul's fine, but it's Shadow Warden's soul that I was kind of thinking about. Is it damned eternal hell for being an abomination, a creature of Satan? Probably yes. But
Yeah.
the other thing I've been really thinking about is how old Shadow Warden is. How old is Shadow Warden?
Oof.
Rough. Couple hundo?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the events that led up to last session was that you guys escaped from the facility the first time. Because Shadow wasn't there for numero uno. He what? No, I said, excuse me, dose.
Dose.
It's dose. Listen, I told you it's been a long week, okay?
Oh, well, maybe I should jam.
Go for it. I'll play
Okay.
Jeanette. Hey, guys, I'm gonna go kill another raccoon.
Shut up about the raccoon.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. There's small little creatures. Ooh, there's a possum. What's your name, little fella? Trivia? Ooh. That's right. Let me turn you into soup.
You can't possum soup. can only
When there's
gas
a
soup.
when there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, I'm sure there's
Possum is
possums.
casserole.
Ooh, I like that. So Shadow Warden, you escaped the first time through the sewers, and you headed back to your abode. Probably, I like. Where is Shadow Warden's Arwen's main headquarters located? Is it like a penthouse suite, or
No, he has
we talking?
no. His house is his the manor.
Yeah.
So that's where he had through the party and everything.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
yeah.
Cool. So we're talking like moody boy goth architecture.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you make it back to your manor where you held the party with all the teens in your home.
Now, I would have probably left the country for a little while. Reason being is because when we left off the last time I was on, they were he was in the news as Shadow Warden. So
That's right.
So he wants to lay low and basically left without telling anyone, and now is coming back.
Now it's coming back. Yes, I like this. I think this works better than what I was going to kind of throw at you. But
How long after last session is this?
I mean,
Because that was all one night.
Yeah,
but this is but I mean, he's rich.
I suppose so.
yeah.
Yeah, he could just kind of go. He can just kind of go.
Let's just say he left town.
Yeah, he left town. He went to Canada. You guys are in Washington, so you can go to Canada. That's right. That's right. That's right. I know where we're located. Gleam City, baby. It's in Washington because I like the Pacific Northwest. So you spend like you have a let's say you have like a getaway, maybe perhaps a cabin or something.
Yep.
Of the nature. You just wanted to get out of town, kind of take the heat off of you, and you do that. You spend a relaxing time, and you come back. While after the events that they went through are over. You went off the grid. You have missed calls from Jeanette. You have not only do you have missed calls from Jeanette, but you have so many notifications from Honker, from Jeanette's honk that she honked out.
Hey, realistically, nobody knows it was Jeanette.
Well, I mean, Arwen
would, but
Arwen would know, yes. Which we will get into very soon. But waiting back for you at your manor, your gothic moody boy manor, is somebody you haven't seen in a long time. Somebody that, for one, you don't know how they even got in to your house. They were just there. No one knows. I mean, you have staff. No one knows how they. No one would know. No one would have known. This is. This. You know this to be your son.
Oh.
That's right. I'm taking a little bit of liberty here with Shadow Warden, just because I know how old Shadow Warden is. And,
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. This is your son. You haven't seen him in about 75 years. He waits for you in your room when you get back. Now, I didn't come up with a name for him. I will allow you to name him.
So he can be named anything because Arwen is, of course, not my real name. You know, I reinvent myself over
Wherever
the years.
you go.
Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons as to why you're like, ow.
Yeah.
Squirrel Boy, no, we're not gonna go.
Squirrel.
Okay, I'm gonna generate a name for him.
Do it.
Oh boy.
his name is Jimmy.
Because I mean, I would only know what name he chose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know what.
Yeah.
I'll actually generate a name that I named him, but
Okay.
but that's going to be left under wraps.
Mm-hmm. You recognize, and he's opened up a bottle of spirits that you've probably had in reserve for a while. One of your favorite whiskeys.
Mhm.
Yes, you. And he's dressed very sharp. And he kind of lounging on one of your chairs, and you get startled, and he's like, "Welcome home, Father."
Huh. I didn't think that you would be here. What brings you what brings you to town?
Well, I would love to say that you brought me here, just as I haven't seen you in a long time, and you kind of abandoned me and let me figure out all this stuff on my own, and
I
left me
wouldn't
to-
say abandon. It's part of the rite of passage. You have to learn to control your powers.
Yes, I did learn how to do that. No thanks in part to you. That I had to learn through trial and error, and as you know, with people like us, trial and error is hugely fatal.
That is the curse that we carry.
Yes, that we carry, that I have because of you, with no choice of my own. Now, that aside, Dad, I am here in good faith. Let's just say that. You know, our past is our past. Maybe after all this is done, we can go out and play a game of catch.
That's funny.
But, yeah. But, no. I have spent the last 50 or so years making a name for myself in Europe. I've also become quite wealthy, like you have. You're doing great for yourself.
Well, this is all yours as well.
Yes. But I've been working for some time with a notable member of Gleam City. A friend of yours, actually.
Oh, who might that be?
Francis Mercury. I supply him with very particular electronics that he uses in some of his work, some of his tech. He's a very particular man, has very specific parameters that he needs fulfilled. And
You do realize that he wants to harm and control people like us.
I'm aware of his nature. I mean, a guy like him doesn't get where he's at with, without stashing more bodies than we could ever fathom. You don't get rich without harming people.
And as he's telling me that, frickin' Arwen like wolfs out and just in anger and it's like, this will be your downfall.
And he puts his hands up and he's like, no need to bring out the dog on my account, Dad. Down, boy. This is a civil conversation.
You have no idea what he has done.
Oh, I do. I have so much idea about what he's looking, and that's precisely why I'm here. You see, I don't align with Mr. Francis Mercury. I, of course, have my own agendas. I have other clients, high priority clients, such as um, uh, Mercurial Industries. But I am growing concerned about some of Mr. Francis Mercury's uh, projects. He's doing something that I can't figure out. And I can figure out most anything. I can put myself most anywhere, and I don't like that I can't figure it out. So, I have come, as I said, in good faith.
And he calms down.
There we go. There we go. I got a couple of milk bones for you later.
Don't patronize me.
Look, I know that I do have some anger towards you for things in my life that I've had to go through. But I don't consider myself a bad person. Just like I don't think you consider yourself a bad person. I have watched what you have done these past decades, and I have seen what you've done recently, and I think that you've done great work. Look at you helping the kids, getting them some good education. Good for you. Gold star. But, and I know that you're, you know, working with those, whoever they are. I don't know. These teenage wannabes.
No, they're pretty much teenagers.
Yeah, no, and yeah. I don't I don't know what you're doing working with them. But look, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I would never presume. But I do have some information on Francis that would be beneficial to you and your group. Something that I don't think there's any way to prove. So wouldn't it be useful in a, oh, let's take this to the press and slander him kind of deal? It would just make you look crazy.
Gotcha. Well, what is this information?
Now that man. It's a two-way street. Man. I need your help.
Well, what do you need?
I need to know what he's doing. I need to know why he is building something and consulting with consulting is a harsh term, coercing, bullying, what have you, top level theoretical physicists to his own agenda. I need to know why he is kidnapping teenagers. Oh yes, he's kidnapping teenagers to see what their powers are for some reason. The whole robot thing, for one, that's where it all started. Those robots, what are they made out of?
Well, that I can find out.
Yes, I have been trying to figure that one out. I helped develop them, you know.
Ah,
I know. Oh, in a way, I provided some integral parts to their machinery. I don't know what their exact purpose is, other than they seem to be glorified dog catchers for superheroes.
well,
I
anything I can find, I will definitely bring it to you. But I would also like to know about which parts may be in those robots. That might you may have an insight of what could be a weakness.
well, I can tell you what I know based off of what my company has developed. We are working on some very experimental processing power. So these things they are further than top of the line. These things are untested, is what they are. These are intelligent, as intelligent as we have the capabilities of making a machine. Now, what their real purpose is, I don't know. And my bad for signing on to it. But you seem to have agitated him. Well, not just you, but a certain friend of yours has been honking. Have you
Huh?
looked at it?
I haven't.
Arby, why don't you honk that out for us?
Oh God, you want me to read it?
I do. I want you to read it.
I'm gonna stumble over this so hard. My mouth is so dry right now. Okay. People of Gleam City. Okay, first of all, context. You have to remember, Jeanette doesn't have a honker account. This was posted to the account of the Zygomite, whose socials have been dead for about 6 months. This is the first thing posted since then. People of Gleam City, you are being lied to. Do I have your attention? I know you've seen the Shadow Warden video. That isn't the full story. Let's back up a little. That was today. The fact is, this is an ongoing problem. Remember the press conference where the Mercurial Enforcers were introduced? In the speeches they gave that day, they used the word vigilantes. What they meant was anyone with any sort of superpower. They want you to turn to your neighbors, your friends, your family. For what purpose, I don't know. I'm going to find out, but the unknown remains. That's not fear-mongering. That's reality. 2 teenage superheroes were arrested earlier today. For one of them, me, Jawbone, it was well-deserved and intentional. For the other, it absolutely wasn't. Not knowing what they had in mind for us after seeing a Mercurial Enforcer take 2 other teenagers and not us, I formed a plan and headed in. That's the truth of what we were doing. We wanted to know what they had in store. It's a new world, after all. Don't we deserve to know how it works? That brings us to the video. With context removed, you wouldn't know that the man's hand was a prosthesis, or that we were getting our proverbial asses beat. The video doesn't show how a guard held a gun to Loco's head and then to mine when I interceded, but I guess Francis Mercury would rather paint Shadow Warden as uniquely violent than admit the truth. So I'll provide the context. I'll take responsibility for it. You don't have to believe me. You can watch the video for yourself. I had a camera on my suit. It's a little shaky, but you can see what happened just as much as you can see a grown man holding a gun to the head of a teenager he had already cuffed and put to the ground. What you're seeing is a smear campaign. We see it all the time. Things are taken out of context, and a pre-existing social stigma makes the wrongdoing in any capacity of the marginalized group in question seem somehow worse than when conducted by their non-marginalized counterparts. These acts of wrongdoing are then used as a justification for the increased oppression of the whole rather than discipline of the individual. It's an odd and despicable sort of rhetoric. Our sharing a singular trait doesn't spell some disposition for atrocity. The actions of the collective aren't uniquely heinous because they have extra normal abilities. Anyone is capable of embezzlement. I don't have anything to gain from this. Pardon my French, but I don't give a shit about my reputation. I already have a propensity for skulking around the sewers, which is enough reputation for me. I care about the truth. And the truth is that there is more to the story than Francis Mercury and his constituents would have you believe. I don't know where Loco is. My assumption is that he's in the prison somewhere, but there's no way for me to know. It's terrifying to not know where your friends are and to not know what has become of them. I don't think I deserve whatever Francis Mercury has in store for me. I don't know what it is. My fear is that it's the eradication of people like me. I can only hope that isn't the case. I'll find out soon enough. I'll keep you posted. Just remember, there's more to the story than what you're hearing from the news. Think critically, keep an eye out, and most of all, remember to treat the people around you with compassion and understanding. We're in this together. Signed, Jotham.
And then anyone who follows the Zygomites account will get a notification that honks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it certainly seems like your little friend stirring that pot. And Francis's team and cohorts are already on it. There are some notable politicians, locally and otherwise, who are discrediting this account. So you're in the thick of it. So, I have information that I can't tell you how to prove yet. But you help me figure out what he's doing. And I think that together we can expose this.
Okay.
Shit. Yeah.
Now, the stuff that I did see when we were in the compound before, was there anything that was mentioned before that I would already know of what they planned on doing?
Like take it.
The two of us didn't get that far in.
Okay.
No, you guys didn't get that far.
I
We didn't
just-
even go to the power cell. We just
Yeah.
we got out of there before.
Yeah, you
Okay.
just basically saw surface level stuff. Like, yes, there are. It's a compound where they take in these superpowered people. What they do with them, you don't know.
Yeah. I do know that their handcuffs do disable powers.
Yes, they dampen your powers.
Mhm.
So, we got a deal?
Yes, we do.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad we can have a good father and son bonding time. Now, don't trouble your little friends with my... I want to keep it just between you and I. What they're doing is no concern of mine. I mean, maybe they'll help you out. Maybe they'll die. I don't know. The amateurs like that typically get in the way. Why are you working with children? I don't know.
They need guidance
Yeah,
and
they're
assistance.
not. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I know. I'm gonna drop this, and then I'm gonna get out of here, and you do what you want with it. The man,
The myth?
the legend, the man that is Francis Mercury is not Francis Mercury. That's his brother. Francis Mercury died.
Huh. How long ago?
Physically died.
I know what die means.
No, but like he's still yeah, he still lives in some capacity. Oh, I don't
Okay.
know. But I there's. I will send you some files. There are some. There are some things about Francis Mercury's history. Francis Mercury's history has shown that he had a brother who died in a car wreck that he was in. But I don't think Francis Mercury's brother died. I think he did. Sort of. And that's the trouble that I'm trying to like pull apart, because I don't know why his brother is helping him do what he's doing.
Okay.
And I don't know how Francis Mercury still lives. Has he implanted his brain somewhere? Has he figured out cloning? I don't know. But there are some inconsistencies in this. There are some cover-ups here. And I don't know why.
All right. Well, that definitely is something for me to dig into.
Yes, you're better at that than I am. Which is why I came to you. Your people are unfortunately better than mine.
Only because of generations of loyalty.
Glad that they have your loyalty. And I must go. I have to meet with Francis in about a half an hour over food. Time? Yeah, it's later in the night, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
We're meeting for dinner. And he's going to give me a lot of money. So until then, we'll keep in touch. I'll send you what I got, and you figure it out.
Okay. Be very careful, because he's not to be trusted.
No, he's not. I don't think any of us are.
That's fair.
And then he takes another sip of your whiskey, raises the glass to you, and he slips out of your window.
All right.
And then we move to Jeanette and Chadley. Where are you guys now? Walking home?
Yeah.
Have you checked your honker yet?
No, I feel like I have basically like any sort of like sound or vibration notification off for my father's phone, and it's just kind of like in the bottom of the tote bag that I'm carrying all of the Jawbone stuff in.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just like that. I haven't touched it.
Yeah, you haven't
I'll check
touched
it before I go to bed, but
course.
I can't look at it right now. There's too much on my plate. My mom is very mad at me.
Of course, you have to deal with that. What?
Cody, are you talking?
Your guys is.
Cody.
Oh, did I?
Dude,
Oh,
you
hold
No,
keep going
you're
in and
cutting
out.
in and out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I messed. Can you hear me?
We can now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit my cord.
Oh
God
my
damn it,
god.
Cody.
I know.
You know what?
yeah,
I'm gonna tell your cat to just strangle you with that cord.
I'm gonna tell my sister to try to strangle you.
No, he would just chew
I'm
on
gonna
it.
tell my
and-
sister's
Child.
cat's cat to.
I'm gonna tell my sister to, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. But yeah. So the scene. So you're walking home with Chadley. Chadley, What is your thought in all of this?
That's it.
Nothing. There's nothing. You know,
Just
that's what,
blank.
that's what people are from. People from the early to mid 2000s are like. We're all
I
like
guess
that.
so.
Yeah.
I didn't
I would've
realize.
thought it was a
I didn't
deer.
realize that Chadley was actually a golem. He's just.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I mixed the Jewish thing.
Cool. Chadley gets hit by a car.
No.
No.
Yeah, he's
I have to
dead.
grow his bone.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's dead.
Yeah, so we're walking home, my house.
Yeah, you walk into your house. Where is Chadley gonna go?
To my house.
Chadley will literally just like follow you and stand there until directed to go do something or be in another place.
Okay.
Like if you
Fine.
are going up to your bedroom, like he's just following you right on in. Like,
Well, my mom did specifically say that you're not allowed to sleep in my room.
oh, okay, that's fine. I can sleep somewhere else.
Well, we have. I could always make up the couch for you.
Oh, that's okay. I can do
um,
it.
I mean, no, I would.
I
like
just
to.
need a pillow. It's fine. I'm sure.
I'm the man of the house. I'll do it.
Okay. Sure.
That's a joke for me.
In the house with Chevy Chase and Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Excellent.
I don't know what that is, God.
Wow, I'm the only one here.
What?
No,
Oh.
you're not the only one.
What?
Okay, good. It's a movie with Chevy Chase
Oh,
and Jonathan Taylor Thomas called Man of the House.
okay. I don't know
Yeah.
who those people are.
You don't
know
need
who
to.
Jate. Anyway,
Yeah, so we're just
you
going home.
you reach your house.
Mhm.
And you know, your
See my mom's car in
mother,
the driveway.
your mother's home.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to
You
point
know.
out that all of this gender identity is confusing the hell out of
Oh yeah,
Chadley.
2002. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy.
I
Because
haven't even
like,
gotten into it yet.
first of all, there's Carmen. He just
Yes.
went with it, right?
Mhm.
And then there's Jeanette, who's like, I'm the man of the house.
Oh,
And
that was
Chadley's
a
just like,
joke. Oh God.
oh, okay.
It's because my okay, listen. I can tell you're confused. I said I'm the man in the house because my dad isn't around right now. So somebody just had to kind of step up and take care of it, and the oldest boy is 14, so I'm not gonna put that on him. So
Oh, okay.
sure. Are
Oh,
two options.
I thought you paused again. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Just froze.
Can
I'm
I
too
just
busy to
like,
confuse.
can I just ask like real quick? I don't know
Yeah.
how this works, but like, what's Carmen's situation?
Okay, so situation with what?
Downstairs.
Never mind.
No,
I'm
I
just gonna
want
lay
to
down.
explain. I want to explain.
No,
that
it's fine.
We're not even in the
What's in
house yet. Don't
Carmen's
lay down in the
pants?
driveway. Don't lay
You
down
know-
in the driveway, please. Chadley, please. I guess the choice is taken from me. I guess we have to go through the front door. We can't go through my window. Oh
Yeah.
God.
I'm
Yeah, you
using
can
this
hear your
rock as a
brothers.
pillow.
You can hear your
Please don't.
brothers.
Please don't. That's where we buried the dog. Please don't do that. Chadley.
You should show them where you buried the raccoon.
No. God, I don't want to.
What is
think
this
about
pile of loose dirt?
that. You're not in the backyard.
Yeah,
I
it's a
snuck
shed.
in there. I'm in both places.
You look
Um,
over the fence and see it.
You see like a ghostly raccoon just above the shed, just arms crossed.
I'm not looking at him.
Oh, but never mind. It's fine. Thanks for letting me stay here. Seeing as how like you don't even really know me, but
I mean, we got to do good things, right? And you got to help people.
yeah,
hurt
absolutely.
people.
I agree.
I think you're probably fine. I mean,
I think I am, but
Carmen and Pockets trust you. I'm gonna trust you.
do they?
Seems like it.
That's awesome.
I don't know. I'm out of it most of the time. So,
Almost like we're friends now.
oh, so sudden. Yes, I think so. Well,
I always
I'm
love
gonna get
making a
murdered
new
by
friend.
my mom.
Do you need help?
Getting murdered? Sure. If
Okay.
you want to join me, you're welcome to.
Sounds like
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah, now
God,
you're
I
at the
really
front door
sensing it.
now.
Yeah. I convinced him to stop sleeping
It's
in the
okay.
front garden.
Parents love me.
Yeah, that might be an issue.
No, not like that.
Oh well,
They just find me charming and
I
disarming.
didn't mean it like that. Christ.
Yeah, that we didn't do that in 2002.
What, you didn't have sex with parents?
No.
Sure.
Okay, you got me there. Um,
Yeah, so Jeanette thinks about just going around the back and climbing up the trellis to their window. But
yeah, but like then you see your youngest brother's face through the living room window.
oh god, Emerson's still awake. God damn
Yeah,
it.
and he's just like, oh, and he's like, hi, Jeanette.
Hello, Emerson. Go back to
Uh,
your math homework, please. And then I open up
I'm
the door and go
Chadley.
inside.
What?
He's Chadley.
I'm Chadley.
Tadley?
Chadley. Emerson, I'm inside the house. You can hear me.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh, are you Jeanette's boyfriend that mom said was gonna stay?
Boyfriend, God. She said what?
No. Is there somebody else staying here too? I could take the floor if they need the couch.
I don't have a. I don't. That's Chadley's not my boyfriend.
No,
Oh, okay, cool.
not yet. Anyways,
Hey,
Okay.
hey, do you play Minecraft?
He doesn't know what Minecraft is, bud.
Why? What do you mean?
We talked about it on the way here. He doesn't know what Minecraft is.
Well, why not?
sorry. Living under a rock or something, I guess.
Hey,
Oh, well,
buddy, listen. We didn't even know what Minecraft was until 2 years ago.
Well, that's because
You
Well,
can teach me sometime though.
yeah,
That would be
that would
fun.
yeah that could be fun.
Hey, Emerson,
Cool.
is your math homework done? Is your science project done?
Well, I did my English homework.
Okay, that's not what I asked.
Yeah, no,
Do you need help with it?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Don't tell mom I haven't done it yet. She thinks I've done it.
Oh, don't worry, I'm about to take all the heat.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
you're in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Okay,
Uh,
so here's
and
the
you
plan.
hear your
Game
mom
plan,
is
so everybody knows
Jeanette.
what's going on. First, I'm going to close the door. Close the front door. One moment.
Jeanette, do you want me to come with you, or do you want me to stay here?
It's probably best if you don't, but you can. I don't. You make the. You can make the decision. Okay. Game plan. I'm announcing it loudly so that everybody can hear. I'm going to change out of Carmen's clothes upstairs. I'm gonna grab Chadley some linens from the closet, and then I'm gonna go talk to Mom.
Your older brother. What's his name again?
Atlas.
Atlas. That's right. Atlas. He comes in and he looks at you and he looks at Chadley. He's like, "Oh,
Hey,
sup?
I'm Chadley.
Yeah, Atlas.
Nice to meet you.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, Jeanette, you definitely should go talk to mom.
Yeah, I will in a minute.
What should
You know
I
what?
do?
No, how about I go get Chadley set up?
God, I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Yeah, you know what? He can sleep on the floor of our room.
We already said we were gonna put him up on the couch. So
Oh,
Either
yeah,
one
that's
is
true.
fine. Either one works.
so
Yeah.
pick the cereal out of the couch too. Okay.
What?
I know.
Oh no, you
Katie
don't have to
shoved it-
do that.
I know Katie shoved the cocoa balls in there again.
Cocoa
You don't
balls.
have
I
to
wish
do
mom
that
would
on my
buy. I
behalf.
wish mom would
I'll
buy
just-
cocoa.
I'm the one who buys the grocery bags.
Yeah,
could
well,
just
I
sleep
wish
on
you
the
would get
floor.
the non-generic
We
stuff.
we can't afford it, buddy. I'm sorry, I snapped at you again. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, yeah, you know Emerson didn't do his math homework.
Yeah, I know. I'll take care of it after I'm done talking to mom.
Emerson like punches him. Why'd you say that?
Listen, just don't tell mom. I'll take the heat. It's all good.
Okay, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
Atlas, you get Chadley set up. I'm gonna go change and then I'll talk to mom
Yeah.
and everything's gonna be fine. She's not in my room, is she?
No, she's in the kitchen.
Oh, thank God.
Uh,
Oh God, I have to
oh,
go
she-
to the kitchen to get to my room.
yeah. She's baking, which is
That's my thing.
yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
know,
never
which is
good
weird.
news.
Yeah, she was stirring
That's a universal
Something.
consonant, I suppose.
uh,
Stirring something.
vigorously and angrily.
Oh God. Yeah, so I guess we should prepare a grave in the backyard.
Okay, yeah. Chadley, how good are you at digging?
Digging.
Digging.
Digging holes.
I mean,
Yeah.
I got muscles, so
He looks
I
at
am
you.
I am
It's
a
harder than you'd think.
young spry fella with muscles.
You
I
are.
can dig if you
You
need
kept
me to.
running ahead of me on the walk home and then waiting.
Yeah.
What do you need me to dig? A hole, I mean, obviously, like a hole, right? Like what
Yeah.
else do you
We're
dig?
we're
But,
joking.
like,
We're joking. We're
Yeah,
joking.
he just grabs Chadley. Come on, we'll let Jeanette get murdered.
Mhm. Yeah.
Should,
I'll close the kitchen door. Nobody needs to hear this.
should we help him with his homework or something so he doesn't get in trouble too?
So the thing is, Emerson is an advanced track science thing. He's doing all sorts of insane shit, but like they're not teaching it adequately, which is the issue. So I've been trying to help him out. It takes a while because the textbook is vague, and his teachers are also vague. This doesn't
I
matter.
got
I'm
this.
gonna. You got it?
Sometimes it helps instead of trying to teach them when you
Mhm.
let them teach you.
All right. Hey,
I got
listen, you're
this.
welcome
Hey,
to
buddy,
try.
why don't you show me what you're working on?
Oh, of course. Let me show you this complicated math. And he shows it to you in a off-screen moment.
Exactly. And Chadley understands none of it.
It happens in the background as we shift to follow Jeanette into the kitchen.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then you hear Emerson like, "You want to play Minecraft?" as Jeanette walks into the kitchen.
Don't play Minecraft. And then I go into the kitchen.
Yeah, and Emerson shuts the door for you and waves bye.
God, don't be so sinister. I'm assuming that I'm not going to be able to get up the stairs.
No, and your mother is there, and she's got a machine gun, and she starts fucking blasting you.
Nice try. You can't kill me, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, mom.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
First, before you say anything, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little.
You're not hurt?
I mean, around my wrists, but
Now, does your mom know?
no.
Mhm.
She doesn't know any of it.
Oh, she's
Jeremy kept his secret very well, and Jeanette has been trying her hardest to uphold the truth.
she looks at you and she's like, "You called me.
Mhm.
You told me in cryptic words. Basically, you were saying goodbye to me."
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Can you explain to me, my child,
Mhm.
why you, at your age, are saying goodbye to your mother, for any other reason to say that you're gonna go hang out with Carmen and you'll see me later.
That wasn't what happened. And if that's a question, the answer is in so many words, no, I cannot. Not because there isn't an explanation, but because I don't know how to give it to you. Do we have a bucket in here? We have a bucket. We have a bucket in here. Yeah.
We have a what?
Don't worry about it.
So, look, Jeanette, I have ignored a lot with everything surrounding your father's disappearance, with and I've attributed a lot to grief, to being a teenager, figuring out yourself, who you are, what you are, and all of that.
What do you think I am?
Not honest.
Yeah, I guess so. Are we done here?
No, we're not.
Oh shit.
I want to know what is going on because you seem to be doing something so dangerous or something. I don't even know what's going on.
What do you think it is? What do you think it is?
I don't know. Drugs? Are you in a gang?
Oh. No.
Are you like? Do you owe someone money? I don't have much, but
I owe
help.
Simon like $20, but that's not. No.
Look, how is Simon?
He's fine. Yeah. I talked to him earlier.
Yeah. I just look. Okay, so I've had to take on luck, and I get that. Okay, I haven't been here as much as I should have, as I would want to be. But you can't keep secrets from me. So if there's something that is going on in your life that for some reason you feel you cannot tell me,
if I tell you the truth, you're never going to see me the same way again, and I don't know.
You could tell. Look,
I don't know if I can take that.
What are you harboring
that are happening? I can't. I don't want you to think differently of me, and I don't want you to worry about me. And most of all, God, I don't want you to hate me.
I'm not going to hate you. And I'm always going to worry about you. I'm not. That's never going to stop. The city is complicated at the best of times, and it's dangerous right now. So you're out there doing whatever you're doing with everything that's going on in this city. This city is a hotbed of political shit.
I know.
I just want to know if my child is safe.
No.
And then I need to know why.
Are you going to do anything if I tell you? Are you going to call somebody? Are you going to tell it to the world? Because I can't.
What?
If
Tell
this
what?
Gets out,
Call
then my
who?
life is over, and Dad's life is over, and maybe Emerson or Katie's life is over, and I can't live with myself if that's the case.
In what world would I do any of those things?
I have to prepare for the worst case, Mom.
Well, look, I understand that with everything that you've been through, with all of you've been through. I can understand that, but I am not going to leave or betray you or do whatever it is you think I'm going to do. Whatever it is you have to tell me, I can handle it. And if it's shocking,
What's happening in chat?
what is happening? What are you guys doing? Look, you guys.
Listen, y'all do
What is
your
it?
role play. We're gonna make fun little names of cereals or whatever we're doing.
Okay. Back to this.
Yeah.
I get distracted so easily.
So whatever it
America.
is, we can handle it. Okay? We can handle it. We'll together.
Do you promise?
Of course. Look, I can't even imagine a scenario shy of you being a Republican
Oh God, I
that
would
would
never.
yeah, I would hope not. I thought I've raised you better than that. So if that's what it is, well then maybe we'll have
Well, damn, Mom. Maybe I'll just pack my bags. No,
Yeah.
it's a lot. It's a lot more. Everything I told you, everything's falling apart. It really is. It's everything. It's everywhere. It's the constant deterioration of who I thought I was and was going to be.
Okay. You
I
know,
thought it would be like the movies, you know? I thought it
You-
would be easy. I thought that the horns would swell and the lights would twinkle in the way that they dimmed on the streets, in the reflection of the puddles, in tap dancing, and in a beautiful hand-picked soundtrack that
look,
feels bitter when you look back on it. But
honey,
it isn't.
no, nothing is like that. Life is messy, it's dirty, it's complicated, and it's
Why does it-
weird.
Why does it have to be?
Because that's the nature of us, of people. We live in a world where superheroes go on coke-fueled rampages and kill over 100 people.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
the issue.
No,
But,
Mom,
like-
that's the issue.
What, you're doing cocaine?
No, God. Could you imagine me on cocaine? I would die.
No, God, like it's bad enough with your brother sneaking caffeine.
Has he been doing that again?
Yeah, he has. He's got into my
Huh.
Coke Zero, and I've told him I told him I can count them.
They keep picking the lock on your door.
Yeah, like I got my mini fridge in there for Mom.
We'll have to
Thinking?
start like locking that too. It's inconvenient, but
Yes.
God.
So you're not on cocaine. It's great. Don't do cocaine. It's not. It feels weird.
I wasn't going to. I don't feel like going full Patrick Bateman.
Yeah, no,
He
don't do
didn't.
cocaine.
He didn't necessarily kill all of those people and animals. Animal, God. But he definitely did do a lot of cocaine.
He did do a lot of cocaine. So yes, cocaine we've established you don't do. It's not good.
Mhm,
Don't do
mhm.
it.
Mhm.
So just tell me. Just say it.
It won't come out of me. I can't.
I
Okay, I'll list off the top 3 things about me that have been worrying me these past 6 months, and maybe longer, and maybe just the past 3 weeks.
okay. Let's hear it.
First, you don't know who I am anymore, and it's terrifying. It's horrific. I thought it was like the normal friend, but I have like zero control over myself, and everything is just it's so much all the time, and I don't have a handle on it like I used to, and it's killing me. And 2 is that I I'm not gonna get the love story that I thought I would get, because I'm not gonna get a love story at all. And
Okay.
3 is that I am I'm Jawbone. Fuck. God damn it.
She like takes a second.
Whoops.
Um, Pulls out a machine gun. But she's like, that's what you've been hiding?
Yeah.
That you are that teenager in a costume on that I've seen on TV.
Jeanette takes the bag that they've been clutching to this entire time and just upends it on the kitchen table. And
She like
everything
looks.
spills out. The gas mask, the goggles, the horn with the hoods in the hood with the horns in it. God.
Yeah. Wow.
Everything, all of it.
Yeah, there it is.
And also the phone.
Well, here I thought you were going to tell me that you're pregnant.
Funny story about that. Okay, can I get a little personal for a second? I've only had sex twice, and it was both 6 months ago. And also, I'd like to never do it again.
Okay, I don't. Yeah, you don't need to tell me about your sex life.
I should be able to. You're my mother.
Yeah, but like, if you don't want to, you don't have to. As long as you're being safe. And obviously, if you need to talk, I'm here to help. It's totally fine. So you got superpowers.
Yeah.
Okay, and you were worried about telling me why?
Because it's not just me.
Well, I imagine it's not.
Okay.
Which she like pointing. She's like, Carmen.
No, don't focus on my pens, please. 6 months ago, our entire city as we knew it changed and crumbled before our very eyes because the heroes we held so dear and heroes I idolized and thought of as wonderful role models to look up to all turned out to be horrible pieces of shit. And in the wake of everything coming out about the Vigilant and the Silver Defender and the Ratman's death,
Yeah, that was
the Zygamite disappeared off the face of the earth. And that
the Zygamite.
The news about that only broke a week after Dad didn't come home from work. And he's gonna kill me for telling you this. He's gonna be so disappointed in me. He'll probably never speak to me again.
You're
comes back.
Sweetheart.
But
I already knew about your
You knew?
dad.
you knew.
Your
What did
dad
you
is
know?
your dad's a terrible liar. But he was doing good things, and I knew he would tell me in his own time.
It's just so terrifying.
Yes, I know. Which make
if anybody finds out about this, our lives are over. Our lives are over. We have to move.
no one's gonna find. No
one's
one's gonna find out. Hey! No one's gonna find out because no one's gonna tell anybody. Okay, as far as I know, you're just my eldest, and you're just going through things right now. Okay,
There's so much going on, Mom.
look, I know. I didn't know about you, but it makes sense now. Just your brothers. I haven't noticed anything.
I've been keeping an eye on them.
Yeah.
When I was 11, and you told Dad to give him the talk, he agreed. Yeah, but he added a little bit into it because he caught me playing with some chicken bones on the side of the road, and he was like, "Oh, hey, we gotta chat about that." and it was like sandwiched right in between two major events. And it's just, it was like that entire month from when I was 11 is just like it burned in my mind. God, I didn't want to have that talk, but I've been watching. I know that Atlas probably doesn't unless he's like an extremely late bloomer. I've been keeping an eye on Emerson and Katie, and I haven't seen anything. But I don't know. Maybe there's something I missed. I've been so busy lately. In this past week, I've barely been
Look,
home.
I have put too much on you.
I haven't.
I have.
Took it on myself.
You shouldn't have to. You're a teenager. You should be doing teenager stuff, and you're out there doing that.
I'll be 18 in July. I'm gonna have to do it eventually.
Look, we have a lot of time to figure this out, to work out everything, to go through all of these feelings.
I killed a raccoon. Fuck. God.
Okay, that's.
I just, if I'm telling the truth, I gotta tell the whole truth, right? I killed a raccoon.
That's okay.
Well, did you notice the mirror in your room?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's Dad's. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's because Emerson and Katie let a raccoon into the house, and it was in your room and it broke the mirror, and I took it out behind the shed and it wouldn't stop biting me and it wouldn't stop scratching it. Everything was just so much. It had already been a really long day. And Francis Mercury showed up at that career day party I went to, and I've been so sick lately, and it's just been everything, and it was like static in my head, and it was just, and then it was dead. There were these spikes of bone out of it.
You don't. It's okay.
And
she just pulls you in for a hug.
And I think Jeanette straight up, like, literally just starts sobbing.
Yeah. And Chadley, you're in the other room. And they got their computer and they're like, so this is Minecraft. And for one thing, you see a computer beyond your wildest dreams. This is like, they're like, yeah. I look. I know this computer's a little old. Mom says she'll try to get us one for Christmas. But like it can run some things. But you know.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yes. Yeah, you know, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Just pretty tired. This new Minecraft, you know? It's so mind blowing.
I mean, it's been out for
so
like
cool.
What? Gosh, 13 years?
Yeah, is that all? Whoa.
That's
I mean,
all.
whoa. Yeah, that's a wow. Woo!
Man. Okay, cool. They're like,
all
they're like,
right.
they just don't know what to make of you. And then all of you guys just hear just a loud sob. And they like
a real snotty sob.
Just liquidy. Well, at least they're not dead.
So more about that Minecraft, right? What is that?
Well, that is that's a chicken.
Are you sure it's not a duck?
Yeah, I know, but look, the guy who created Minecraft, he's kind of a weirdo racist guy. But Microsoft bought Minecraft. Don't worry, even though it's not. They're not exactly. What Microsoft? Windows.
Yes, the computer people.
Yeah, I gotta upgrade to Windows 11 soon too. Um,
What happened
Uh,
to Windows 95? XP.
Wi- X. I mean, it was XP was replaced by Windows Vista, and then Windows 8 and 10.
So, whew, it's been a long day. If everybody's all right, I think I'll just go lay down on the floor somewhere and try and fall asleep.
That voice, you're not sleeping on the floor.
Yeah. They just look at you to like, how do you know Jeanette?
Yeah, we're friends through Carmen.
Oh, through Carmen.
Yeah.
Well, that explains it.
How does that mean?
When Jeanette and Carmen get together, it is.
It's a wild time, right?
Oh yeah, they are. Well, they are just yeah.
Like two peas in a pod.
Yes, they are. Yeah. Well, listen. Look, the couch is mostly cereal free. Feel free to eat any you find. I guess it's only from this morning.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. So
So y'all gonna be okay here?
oh yeah, we live here.
How old are these kids?
The twins are 11 and Atlas is 14.
Okay. See a big 14 or like a little 14? Because like 14 is a crazy age.
It is.
It is.
You can
I
either
was,
look like a straight up man or like a 7-year-old.
I look the same as I was when I was 14.
My brother looks like a full grown man. Jesus Christ.
I want. Let's just say he. What do you think, Arby? What do you think? You know what,
Tall and weedy.
Lizzie?
Not-
What do you
not much
think,
to him, right?
Lizzie? You. I want you.
Come on, Lizzie.
Age these children.
Age these children.
Does he look like
Okay.
a kid still, or does he have that gross 14-year-old mustache?
Oh my
It's
god.
definitely the gross 14-year-old. Like
Yeah,
it
like
looks
just
like a
like
grown man until you see the mustache.
yeah, he's just like,
Like,
yeah,
That's
just
the big, the big giveaway.
yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna hit the couch. If you need somebody
Yeah.
to teach you how to shave that or get rid of
Wh-
that
what,
somehow.
What do you mean? I mean, I know how to shave, dude.
You missed the spot.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Listen. Look, if all of a sudden my voice is deeper now that we have decided that I'm a man.
Hey, I'm
fine. just dropped.
It just
Don't
dropped.
forget that-
Oh.
Don't forget to crack it.
Yeah. So. Cool. Yeah, man. To have good fun, and then
yeah, I appreciate you showing me Minecraft. Maybe tomorrow you can show me one of these other cool games. Or more
yeah,
Minecraft, whatever.
sure. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. And he kind of like ushers you out of the room.
So now that we're going off screen and moving to someone else, probably Chadley doesn't sleep much at night ever since the incident. If anybody wakes up for like a midnight snack or like some water, they will catch him on the computer trying to figure out Minecraft.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
just playing Minecraft.
Like just like one finger at a time, like
Oh, you got blown up, bud.
Oh,
I forgot to turn off the phone.
Oh yeah, you're on that. You're just deep diving to Google. And boy, oh boy, has porn changed.
Oh
Oh
god.
God.
Don't watch porn on my family computer.
Oh, no.
there's no porn, only Minecraft porn.
Yeah, well, that's how it is.
Minecraft porn.
Uh,
Whoa!
God.
So that's what a
Yeah,
creeper looks
that's-
like naked.
Something has been awakened inside Chadley tonight.
Chad is
That's
moving
right.
to Enderman now.
Oh, Steve. Oh, Hero Brine.
Oh my god.
Steve X Hero Brine. I'm here for it. I ship it. Yeah, we
I have something I need to do.
What shall you need to do?
Okay, it's a thing I have to do. So first of all, because I revealed my secret identity to someone who didn't already know it, I get to mark potential.
Oh, it's convenient.
Yeah. And I had something else I had to do, but I can't remember. It's you know what? I was just misremembering influence rules. That's the only thing.
Oh, cool. All right, Chadley. Enjoy Minecraft and Roblox. Oh yeah.
That's too much for one night.
Yeah, too much. Roblox
We'll stick
it's
to
its own-
Minecraft.
Well, we'll just do Chadley Roblox episode as a bonus.
Yeah.
We
can
don't do
it some,
bonus content, though.
Thursday night.
Oh, I guess we're gonna do it.
Starting a Patreon only for Chadley Roblox.
Yeah, only
content.
for Jared
you
to
get on and
stream
you play in
Roblox
character?
as Chad.
Yeah.
Gonna stream Roblox in character. And then we move over to Carmen. Carmen, is now. Are you still with Pockets?
I thought Pockets left to go home.
Yeah,
I don't
Pockets
know.
left.
Yeah, everybody probably left to go home because I was indisposed at the moment.
Yeah.
So
So what is going through Carmen's mind?
okay, how long has Carmen been awake?
Not too terribly.
Like I imagine
long.
I come to and like pretty much almost everybody is gone, maybe,
Yeah.
but and I'm just on the futon in the treehouse.
Yeah, you're just there. You're by yourself.
Right.
And you hear movement down but at the bottom of the treehouse, like steps, ladder,
Yeah.
and you hear your dad. He's like, Carmen, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay now.
Is it okay if I come up?
I mean, yeah, or I could come down, whichever would be easier.
He starts climbing up. No, I'll come up. I like coming up here.
Okay, yeah.
Um he he looks up to you as you like make sure he's like checking you out. He's like, so well, I heard you had quite the
Uh,
experience.
yeah, about that. I it was stupid, I know. That was probably not my brightest idea.
No. But God, you are so much like your mother in that regard.
Yeah. Only difference is I'm not going anywhere.
No.
Not of my own free will, anyway.
No, let's keep it that way. Disappearing like that is never a good look.
Yeah.
Look, I know that things are crazy right now, with your mom back.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm good. Just still a little bit woozy, but I'll, you know.
Look, I wish more than anything that I could be out there with you and help you. Do whatever it is that you just, I don't know. I wish I was tech savvy or like I had connections or something. because I just hate seeing you out there.
Well, I don't know if it helps much, but you realize that you are the one that keeps me grounded and the reason that I do what I do, right? That no, you don't have powers, but you are and have always been, a hero to me. You
She kind of
don't
looks
need all that
away and just
stuff.
kind of like, ugh. Yeah. Good. Uh, look, I'm proud of you. I just want you to know that I'm proud of you. I was out of my depth with your mother. Just this powerful woman just sweeping me up. Just this guy, right? This normal dude. You know, I, I, I was way out of my league. And when she decided that being a mother was less important than being a hero, you know, that almost killed me.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know. We still have all the remnants of your hobbies. Like the
yeah.
treehouse.
Yeah, well,
Remember you
that
did such a crappy job we had to hire a contractor to finish it?
yeah, which
That was
yeah, like getting
that was
someone
honestly fun.
yeah, well, maybe for you, but for me, you know how much they charge to build a fucking treehouse?
Probably a lot.
Yeah, no, not a lot, too much, okay? You're lucky that I like you.
I mean, I was like, what, 12, 13
Yeah, I mean, listen.
at the time.
And but look, now you got your own superhero headquarters. Sorry, there's no cool gizmos and gadgets, but um
I mean, does the machine in the shed count or sorry, that dark joke. But
look, I I sent your mother away for the night.
okay. I was wondering about that. Is she like living here now or is it like a visitation thing or
I mean,
what's the deal there?
you're almost an adult, Carmen.
I mean, I am kind of 18.
Yeah, but I mean, like, are you 18?
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, not me, your in-game father, but me, God.
Yeah.
Carmen's 18?
Recently 18, yeah.
Okay, we'll run that back. Well,
Say it was a month ago and he's still
yeah,
getting used to
you
it.
yeah, sorry. I just 18 years old, man. I can't believe
Yeah,
that.
yeah, time does sort of do that, doesn't it?
So there's no visitation. There's nothing like it's your call. If you want your mother in your life, that is your
I
call.
I don't
And
know that
I'm
I mean, I think I do want to like talk to her before I make any sort of call,
which I think is a smart thing to do.
but
Look, your mother fucked us. Like just completely.
not in the good way, I know.
No, no.
Well, him in the good way.
Once,
Oh,
I
believe
believe.
me. Um,
Hey,
but no.
Norman, it's me, Jeanette. You don't want to hear about it.
But no, but like I can't. I can only speak for myself. And your mother is a strong willed individual. She is a force. She is the vigilant, whether or not she says she is, whether even if she is just trying to be her, she will always be the vigilant in some capacity. So that is it's a that's hard to deal with. But I do think she's sincerely regretful, guilty. So take that as
Yeah, I just want to feel her out first because something smells funny here, you know, and
I
or maybe I'm just suspicious because maybe that's the 5-year-old Carmen talking. I don't know, but
well, that little Carmen is always going to be in there talking and feeling some certain kind of way about the whole situation.
yeah. But yeah, I think it is time, you know, the vigilant meets the freight train. And just see what happens. But not in a bad way. I'm not gonna hit her or anything, I promise.
No, don't.
That's not how
No,
that
I don't.
came out. But
Don't do that. Look, I
it
don't want to
make
see
the
it. I don't want.
news, but
It
you
would
know,
make the news. It would make the news. More than you've already made the news.
oh shit.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Look, you guys have a lot of stuff to deal with come tomorrow. You, Jeanette,
yeah.
that who I don't know who that girl was.
Uh, Pockets and Chadley. We picked them up at the yeah, at the place.
Yeah, that
And
Chadley. Chadley seems
yeah,
like a
I kind of tried to teleport back to go get Pockets because she didn't make it, and then I couldn't get out because they've got power dampening shit in there.
I listen, bud. I'm out of my depth here. Like you want
Well, you know how when you run into a wall and it hurts?
what? Yeah.
Until yesterday, I forgot what that felt like. Or
Well,
earlier today, I don't remember. It's been a
is
while,
that why
but
you got that?
uh-huh.
Mm,
Yeah.
oof,
It really sucks when you
yes.
don't go through the wall.
Yeah. Well, I mean that I know that one, right? I do
Yeah.
that all the time. I go to the wall.
Yeah.
Listen, I support you no matter which way you decide to go with your mother.
Yeah.
Like
I'll
she
let you know.
abandoned us. So what right does she have to come demanding that she gets to have mothering rights
Yeah.
when I've been your mother far longer than she has?
Mother, father, doctor, therapist,
Oh,
referee, corner
cook.
man, cook, carpenter, welder, costume designer.
I'm a man of many talents.
That you are.
Oh, I was thinking of trying to get a couple of dates while she's around. Not with her,
Like
but like with other
oh,
people.
uh,
Yeah.
we need
Oh
some
no,
help
your
with
mother and
that.
I are never getting back together.
That
With me?
is a surprise, but
Look,
okay, that's
I've come to uh terms with that a long time ago.
yeah.
As of right now, that's my but like, man, wouldn't it be funny for me to go out on a date?
I mean,
Just like, oh, I'll be back later. I have a date.
I did try to set you up on that dating site once,
Grinder?
but no, the well that too, but you know the other one. Gotta explore your options, Dad.
That's well, hey, Dad,
You never know till you
openly
try.
bisexual.
You
Just
know,
like Paul Vincent.
true.
Yeah. It's weird that that book series, it's weird that they put Paul Vincent in there.
I wonder how much money he got off of kickbacks from that.
Yeah, I think he knows the author.
Like,
He did an
I would
interview.
hope so, but you know
Yeah.
that'd be
Look, the weirder things have happened. Like, they're making HBO's making an entire series based off of it.
huh. I might
Yeah.
check that out, but
I don't know. I don't know. But look,
uh,
I'm here for you.
yeah,
Even
I
if that means you need to yell at me.
Have I ever yelled at you?
Well, there was that one time that I set my leg on fire. You were yelling then.
I don't think that counts, but you know,
You were yelling and at me.
yeah, fair.
No. Yeah. Look, why don't we go inside? You hungry?
Yeah, I could go for something to eat, yeah. And then
How
I
about
think
I
afterwards I'm gonna give her a call because she did kind of give me a number.
well, how about I DoorDash us some real shitty food?
Actually, after the day I've had, that sounds amazing. Like just extra grease.
Oh my god, so greasy. Greasier than I don't
Oh, hey, I
know.
have like I think I have some Crushlas coupons in my book bag, so we can like get like 2 for 1 and just
Crust
eat out pizza
lust.
for the week. Yeah,
How
I've got
how
some potato envy too, if you want the giant French fry platter thing.
I do like their especially the Cajun one. Oh,
Or
uh
here's what we do: we get pizza from Crushlas,
crust
the
lust.
French fry platter from Potato Envy,
Yeah.
and then maybe get a maybe get one from Milkshake Pride to wash it down, and there you go.
Oh man.
3 of the 7 sins right there.
Oh my god, so sinful. Uh
Yeah.
yes. I'm yes, I'm here for this. I'm here for it. We're doing it. We're on. And he races down the ladder in
I just
excitement.
jumped down and beat him down.
Uh
Just
and he like
Iron
falls off
Man.
the like the second rung from the bottom. He's like, ah shit.
I-
And he gets up and he just races after you.
Oh, come on,
We're
Dad.
getting stuffed crust.
That's yeah. Why would we get anything else?
Yeah, that's right.
Like,
Um, and we kind of like move away from the scene. These two just kind of being goofballs. And it's a little bit later in the night. And when we go straight back into Jeanette's house.
Oh God, it's
To
my
Chadley.
house? Oh, thank God.
Chadley is, as he said, he's not sleeping, and he's on the computer. He couldn't figure out Minecraft. He kept getting blown up.
Yeah, it'll do that to you.
And Chadley
Frustrating
is,
after about the 80th time being blown up.
yeah. You think you could like it, perhaps. But you why is my son still awake?
Why is he still awake?
I can hear his heavy ass fucking footballs just going ooh ooh ooh.
Why do kids walk like that?
My son walks so heavy, but then again, so do I. So
My youngest is like,
fucking
I
Godzilla.
swear he wears like cement shoes when we're not watching.
Yeah, I'm in the basement, so I just like so he's such a heavy walker that like my bedroom is above the living room, and like he jumped and stuff, and like the fucking ceiling fan light just fell down.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
My
and
God,
so-
dude, that's
yeah,
ridiculous.
He's so heavy footed.
So anyway,
it-
we're with Chadley.
Yeah, we're Chadley. Chadley's on the computer, typing away. Jeanette, a lot has happened.
Mm-hmm.
You can't sleep either.
Yeah. I'm just gonna head down.
Yeah.
Uh,
And Chadley is on the family computer. And what is and you? I'm gonna direct the scene. Oh, what the hell did I do? Into the scene a little bit.
Okay.
You see Chadley. He's on Bing,
Oh God.
and he's binging something. And
Okay.
you can't quite make it out.
I'm gonna keep my voice down because my mom's room is adjacent to the living room, so I don't want to wake her up or anything. But I'm just gonna tap Chad on the shoulder, like, hey, I'm gonna make some toast. God, are you okay? I'm gonna make some toast. Do you want some toast?
I did not realize anybody else was awake.
I haven't been sleeping well often, so
Oh, me either.
I was joking about throwing up in my sleep. It happens, but not tonight. Tonight's just different. I keep thinking about things. Do you want toast or not?
Sure, that'd be great.
What's he looking up?
I don't know if Jeanette is noticing, but Chad, like once he gets tapped on the shoulder, he's very much trying to like.
Are you looking at porn on my family computer, Chadley?
No, and he's like trying to close out, click, like how do I get out of this?
Can I feel like I should do some sort of move here.
Yeah. Moves. We haven't done a single roll this
We haven't done
game.
a single roll. I invoked one move, which is from my secret identity mask thing. And that's literally the action we've gotten. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I'll pierce the mask here.
Don't pierce my
This
mask.
is-
I need that.
I'll pierce your mask.
This is intimate.
Oh, and I still haven't cleared angry.
Oh well, I think you.
I'm still pissed at Arwen. I'm not gonna clear that.
Yeah, you haven't talked to Arwen yet.
I haven't talked to Arwen.
Don't
I
worry.
checked Honker. I haven't talked to Arwen.
You will get to talking to Arwen, and don't worry. So piercing the mask. When you pierce someone's mask to see the person beneath the roll, would you roll?
I have a really high mundane. 10.
Would you a 10?
Mm-hmm.
So you get to ask 3.
Yes.
Go ahead. Pierce his fucking mask.
Okay. Let's
Ooh, you ready to be pierced, Chadley?
No. I don't think I ever have been before. New experience for me.
It's 2023, baby. Everyone gets pierced.
Yeah. I sanitized the needle. Give me your ear. See, that's right. I turned it from sexual to non-sexual.
Oh, just don't do it in the gate ear.
It's gonna
wrong answer. Both of them were the gay ear.
I can never remember.
Okay, listen, that's been such an issue. My stepdad got both of his ears pierced because he just didn't know.
Oh, that means he's double gay.
Yeah, both ears. Okay. I think the questions here. So it's gonna depend. How could I get your character to let me see what's on the goddamn computer? I don't like downloading viruses to my family's computer.
Yeah,
I mean,
why can't
literally the easiest thing to do is just wait for Chadley to get off the computer and look at the history.
Yeah, I want to know now.
Is going to be completely unaware of how to do that.
Okay,
I mean, like, not that people back then were, but like, he doesn't use computers. This is like still pretty new to him.
Mm-hmm.
He was that kid in the like computer applications 1 class that needed like 2 sessions to like complete the how to open a Word doc.
Oh my god, me too, Chadley.
Look at James. He's got flashbacks.
I've got flashbacks.
I help those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Do I want you to do?
Yeah.
want you to leave me alone.
Do that. God, I hate these answers.
I want you to not see what I was
What are
looking
you
at.
really planning?
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, his plan before you came downstairs was just he needed to find more information.
About what?
It's a secret.
Are you looking yourself up on the computer, Chadley?
Maybe.
Can I see what you're looking at, please?
Oh, you're asking him?
I'm asking you, can I please see what you're looking at?
Yeah, I mean it's nothing important.
Chadley, I told you on the front lawn while you were sleeping on my dog's grave. I've chosen to trust you, and I need to be able to trust you, so can I please know what you're doing?
Looking up Minecraft cheats.
Yeah, okay. Can I see? Because I know where to find the good cheats. Here, step aside. Let me take a look at the computer.
Ooh. I think Chadley's too nice to like just be like straight up no. And
Come on.
so he'll probably step aside. What's the setup of this house? How close are we
Okay.
to the front door? Is this like a
Close,
living
pretty
room
close, yeah.
computer?
Yeah, this is a living room computer.
Okay, Chadley is gonna let you sit down, but he's gonna like take a couple subtle steps towards the front door.
Oh, you want to take some subtle steps?
I
Assess
do.
the. Yeah,
Assess the situation doesn't work.
Yeah, you
here.
gotta. What?
I don't
What?
think assess the situation works here.
No, it wouldn't work here. No, I don't think there is any.
I don't think so wrong.
Yeah, there's not a roll, so this is fine.
Cody, I'm gonna message you just real quick.
Oh my! Oh, don't show me that.
Oh my god, Jared. Oh, what is she?
Oh yes, ma'am.
What's happening here?
Yeah, there's a lot. You're. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah, we're on the same wavelength.
Oh god.
Go ahead and make that roll for me.
Can I know what he was looking up before he obliterates me?
In a second. It's gonna happen simultaneously, I think.
In my goddamn pajamas.
Did you make that roll?
He did. He rolled an 8.
I got an 8.
Perfect. Well, so here's what happens. Chadley gets off the computer. A sweaty 2002 17-year-old man. He takes a couple of steps towards the door. He's starting to internally freak out a little bit. Isn't that right,
Cody,
Chadley?
1 second. Does this move? Do you think this move counts?
What move?
Oh, you're.
Oh yeah,
you're
he's not in the
freaking-
chat.
Yeah, I can. Oh. Yes.
All right, I'll roll that. instead.
Yes.
What the hell?
Let's
in my house.
let's go. So this is what happens.
I'm having so much fun.
It's the same number. It's an 8, but
Yeah, no. This
I
is
now
perfect.
have to mark a condition. So
You do have to mark a condition.
it's gonna be afraid.
Yes, it's exactly what I was going to tell you to mark.
Oh, do
Um,
you choose or do I choose? You choose.
I think I choose yes. I was
Okay.
going to tell you to mark afraid. You are afraid of the consequences of this moment. Not only the consequences of this moment, the consequences of what Jeanette is seeing right now on the computer. So you go to the history, you open it up and you open up the last tab that Chadley pulled up.
I just like Control Shift T.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You're just like, okay, look, you're not going to do
Fine.
it my old man way. That's fine. Whatever.
Whatever.
God, kids these days, no fucking respect.
I do it all the time.
I don't do it. Look, anyway, you open it up, and before you are several images of horse penises.
Oh, what the fuck?
I just couldn't let you know.
Yeah,
Now you die.
yeah.
Are you
yeah,
serious?
now, no. No, you see the image of the Silver
Cloacus.
Defender.
Oh,
And as that happens, Chadley, your powers explode out. And what happens here is that this has never happened to you. I mean, despite the fact that most of anything with your powers has never happened to you, right? You've looked this up. You know what he can do, and all of a sudden,
I thought his name was
you
Fred.
oh, I lied to you.
You lied, you asshole.
And all of a sudden, Jeanette, you look at the screen and you look to Chadley. Chadley, your powers have exploded into complete like overdrive. You are gone from sight. Tell us exactly what that looks like.
Well, that's the thing, is it doesn't really look like anything. From Jeanette's point of view, Jeanette cannot see Chadley anymore.
Is he invisible or has he run away?
You don't know.
Is there a way I could figure it out?
Possibly.
But
that's for next time.
Oh my god, Cody.
Ooh, in your face.
Ah,
That's right, everybody. The secret's out. Chadley likes horse penises.
I was like, wait a minute. Is Chadley Lewis?
Jared, you thought my goddamn messages in true.
Is Chadley Lewis?
I'll kill you.
Yeah, that's right. Rips off his Chadley mask. Hello, everybody.
It's true. He was Lewis the whole time.
Oh,
This
man.
is across the multiverse, baby.
That's right. No, Chadley has looked up his future self.
I figured that was what he was doing. He had to genetify.
Yeah. This is kind of why it's coming out, just because you figured it out. I was like, fuck. I messaged Jared, and I was like, oh, no.
That's awesome, though. Good rolls,
Listen,
good
yes.
moves.
She has younger siblings. She knows when they're installing malware. You have to check.
That's right. But this is what is happening to Chadley is intense. And Chadley, we are going to explore what happens and the ramifications of you doing this.
I know exactly how Jeanette feels about this. But we'll get to that next time.
We will get to that next time, everybody. That's it for us tonight. If you like me as much as I think you do, you can join me tomorrow for Pathfinder Second Edition. Maybe.
Second to what?
Maybe.
Second to none?
So up in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, it is always up in the air. We're crazy bunch, crazy people playing Gatewalkers, Pathfinder Second Edition. James will be there.
That is correct.
Harvey will be there.
I will be. I'll be playing Lemon.
I'll be there. But you never know. You never know what happens on that game. But anyway, yes. And Mondays, anything happening?
Yep, Dungenerates is back. We're starting
Ooh.
season 2, so it'll be
Ooh, that's-
interesting.
It always is. I can't wait to see what nasty, horrible things you have planned.
Yeah, there's going to be
Right.
some disgusting. I think they'll finally be able to go after the flesh mound.
Oh God, I love a good flesh mound.
The thing is disgusting.
Yeah, well, a lot of your creations and all the things that you throw at your players are
Yeah.
gross.
I think they're cool.
I know they are really cool. I think James
I don't think
is
they're gross at all. I think they're cool.
No, everyone
don't
kind
fix
of
that.
the flesh mound. Everyone was like, "Oh."
I think it's neat.
I mean, because it does give birth to other things,
The joys of motherhood.
fleshlings.
It's
Fleshlings.
that's what I call children.
No, it's not.
That's
No,
fair.
it's not. It's not. And then
How are
there'll be
little
no
fleshlings doing?
there'll be no Cold Tuesday this week. Corinne is too busy on vacay in Michigan.
Woo, they're having fun.
Michigan.
They are having fun
If you want
in
fishing
Michigan.
updates from Bevan, join our Discord.
That's right. Fishing updates. They'll be doing a live charity stream on the 10th and 11th, I believe. So we'll get you some more information about that, but it's for trans like charity, a trans charity specific to Michigan, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but it'll be Acorns who's doing it.
Okay.
Acorns with the Z, which is part of the Psychopath team. There'll be some cool stuff. They got all sorts of crazy stuff. They did it last year too, and just hang tight. Stuff, okay? It's gonna happen.
Sure.
Yeah. So well, actually tomorrow. Wow. I think tomorrow. So we'll get you some more information on that.
Oh God, I have.
So if it's tomorrow, I'll have to figure out about what times because we might not run tomorrow if they're doing something like
Oh, that's true.
that. Yeah.
I'll light
That's
myself
very
on
true.
fire.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's for a good cause, and
It
you know,
is. It is.
the Gatewalkers is going nowhere.
Hey.
No, I mean like I'm not. I'm.
Oh,
I'm
you mean
excited.
like it's not going? In.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
man.
It's-
Look, if I could stick it out with Age of Ashes for as long as I did, I totally can do Gatewalkers, and we'll have fun. We'll have fun with it.
Well, I am missing Strength of Thousands, just so you know.
You know what?
The whole anchor
missed
route
that.
and everything else.
You know what?
Yeah, that was
I
a lot
miss-
of fun.
I miss them.
Yep,
Yes, and old Thurk. Oh, Thurk.
I know.
I know, but you know, Gatewalkers crew, they'll come into their own. Don't you worry. So, yeah. So, and anyway, we'll have fun with all that shit. Don't forget to check out Demille's Wondrous Works for the best maps your money can buy. That's right. Patreon.com/DWW. And I'm sure you'll see a couple of those sweet little maps on Degenerates at some point.
Yes, you will.
Oh baby, we already.
That's
have.
right. Oh, well, you already have.
Oh,
That's
there's
how we
some
know
there's
about
some
it.
new ones, so beware.
Oh yes,
We'll
yes, watch out for that. In any other case, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Tonight was a lot of fun. I really wanted to keep it very domestically forward.
Mhm.
I did have a different ending in mind. I was gonna
What
do
was that
something
ending?
with-
Huh?
Oh, I'm not telling you. I'm not
You
doing
gotta
nothing.
tell me. I want to.
I'm not telling you nothing. Stop. You don't get the scoop.
Fine. I'm never gonna send you anything ever again.
Well, that's rude.
It's true, and I also wouldn't. I like talking too much.
But Jared was like, you know, what if Chadley was doing this? I was like, oh, that would be great. Let's do that. A big shout out to Jared's mustache for the cameo.
Woo!
I'm sure we won't be seeing it next week.
Are you shaving it off?
Probably not.
Oh,
Ooh.
well,
we don't
hey,
have a game
man.
next week, so
Yeah,
It's true.
That's true.
Two
Or
weeks from now.
ever again.
Oh,
That's
you're
right.
gonna kill him?
Yeah, well, no, we got canceled.
What did you do this time?
because I
Oh,
made
no.
a thin blue line joke, wasn't it?
Yeah,
That-
that's right.
Actually, that was pretty damn funny.
Okay. Let's
Anyway,
see.
guys, that's it for
Hey,
us.
Actually,
Oh, that's right. You two in your darkened states.
yeah, and I actually have a second thing I have to plug.
Oh,
So we'll do the Darkened States first. Jared. Jared, please.
What do you want from me?
Please do the Dark Space plug.
Podcast, Kids on Bikes, for now. Dark States. Season 1 is coming to a close.
In July.
Now's
I
your
did
time to
not write
catch
this
up
time.
before season 2.
Do it. It's on Spotify.
Or
if you
don't.
Like that.
It's up
Or
to
don't. You could be like me and don't. But
Yeah,
dude,
catch up and
you
then
should
jump in.
do. I should do.
you. I mean, Cody already knows everything.
I already know everything. I like. Yeah, Scott's a great guy. He's got an imagination on him.
He sure does.
Yeah.
Does. We like Scott around here. Apparently, I stole him, but that's okay. And what was the other thing, Arwen?
So, for context, everybody here knows Lake Wonder. I'm not going to explain what that is. Tiff's birthday is canonically June 9th. So, in universe today would be her 19th birthday. And to commemorate that a little, I finally got off my ass and published the first 14 chapters of the book I've been working on called Beach Day. It's about, essentially, it's Tiff goes home to Florida. And it sucks there. Oh baby, does it suck there? It's just like a lot of like family drama mixed with supernatural bullshit. It's a lot of fun. Go give it a read, and then come into my inbox and tell me I suck. I like it when people do that.
You dumb.
Keep going.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's
I'm
it.
done.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm
And,
blocking.
yeah. Oh damn. Yeah.
That's all I got.
I could read it right now. I could.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say where it is. It's on my Wattpad. Ooh, cringe. Yeah, but whatever. I'm doing fine on there. It's Paper Cut Sensei. It's just the same username I use for everything. That's all.
Go read it now. And that's it, guys. That's it for us. We'll see you when we see you, and if we don't, well, I'm sorry.
Wow. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Farewell.